This is the exercise all about the changing subject. So the question is, make the letter in the square bracket the subject. Say the question it is having with, say, if I consider the question number 2 from here, this is the expression is given. We're going to make subject y from here, so we need to look after what is the y is written inside here, inside the bracket. So to remove the square root from the left side, we need to square first on the both sides, so it gives a second bracket of, inside the bracket whatever written we needed to write like this, y square minus b, then close the second bracket, and on the right side we can write it is as a e square, because we are squaring on the both sides, square on the both sides, square,
Yes.
squaring, squaring both sides, we can write here. So it gives us this one, because on the left side it is having with the square root. If I make the square, it cancel out the square root, so that part is remaining. Now we can isolate the part y square from here. Say we can do it by writing like this, y square minus b, you can write it, say, e square by a, then y square equals to e square by a plus b, because b is written here as a negative sign. If it goes to the right side it would be positive one. Then y, see, y square, if we wanted to make y as a subject from here, we need to give a square root of the whole expression, e square by a, then plus b, and before that we need to apply a plus minus sign, and this is our answer of this part. So this is the first question. Say question number 4, if I show question number 4, it's a, we are going to find g as a subject. So let me see what written, a minus bz equals to z plus b. So here is the term with the z, another one is z is here. So take both of the part in one side, then we need to write the expression a minus b equals to, say, z plus bz, you can write. Now from there, if we take z common, then the part is remaining here 1 plus b, so we can write it a minus b divided by 1 plus b, we can write as a z. So this is our making subject z as a in this expression. So that is the total working. Say question number 8 I'm going to show right now. Let me use another color, red color, for question number 8. Question 8 from here, if we go for question 8, this is the question 8. So we are going to make subject d from here, d. So inside the square root it is happening. So we need to square on the both sides, so it gives us t square. If we square on the both side, then from the right side it would be 2 pi written, so it becomes 4 pi square into root cancel out with the square, so d by z is remaining on that part. So but we have to make d as a subject. Now cross multiplication gives us t square z equals to 4 pi square d. Now we can make d as a subject easily. From there you can write d equals to t square z divided by 4 pi square. So this is our expression and answer of that part. Hope you understood the question we are doing.
So the question, why did we choose boast as 4 pi square?
Because it is written here 2 pi, so we are going to square on the both side, right? Here is the square and that part we are going to make the square. So now we needed to write the, without square root we need to make the square, that's why it goes to the 4 pi square. Good question. Okay, say if we go for some other questions, say question number um, a 12, we needed to make square on the both side. If we make the square on the both side, the expression is x plus 1 by x equals to a square. Now we are going to make x as a subject, so we can cross multiply x plus 1 equals to x squared. Take x common by taking x on the left side, so you can write it x minus x squared equals to minus 1. So if I take x common, it would be 1 minus s squared equals to minus 1. Then our x equals to, because we are going to make x as a subject, which is minus 1 divided by 1 minus s square. We can leave our answer here, also we can write like that, 1 by a square minus 1. We can take minus common and multiply it with the lower part. This is how we can make x as a subject of that expression. See another question, question number 24. How to do that? It is having this equation, so we x as a subject, x is inside the square root. Now we need to make that one first as a subject, so root over x plus f, otherwise we can't apply the square formula, which gives us g minus e on the right side. E goes to the right side. Now make the square on the both side, square and square of that side. So from the left side you can write x plus f, because square root and square cancel each other, and the right side it would be g minus c whole square. Now we can make x easily as a subject. X equals to, you can write the expression g minus e square, then the part is minus f. Okay, for question number 3, it is having square only the top part. So while you are making the square here, then squaring of the this side also, then you can write the side like that. Say we can write it, we can write it, we can write, actually on the top part it is with the, having with the square root, so that part it turns to k minus m, but the denominator there is no square in the denominator, so it is converted to n square. And right side as well, 1 square is 1, and the bottom part is m means m square we need to write. Now we are going to make k as a subject. Usually the way we did the question, now we need to cross multiplication. Say we can write it k minus m equals to, if I take n square on the right side, n square by m square you can write as well. So then k equals to n square by m square plus m we can write, and this is our working for k as a subject here. Let me show you question number 9. I'm going to use different color, red color right now for question number 9. To make g as a subject, we need to make square on the both side of the question 9, this square and that square together. So then we can write it t square equals to 2 pi without square root, so it becomes 4 pi square. Then on the right part it is d by z, because d by z having with the square root, so it cancel out with the square. Now our target is g as a subject. We can make the things with the cross multiplication. See, we can write it t square z equals to 4 pi square d, right? 4 pi square d is on the top part and g goes to the left side. Now easily you can make g as a subject. G equals to, definitely you can write it 4 pi square d divided by t square, and this is our answer of this part or expression to make g as a subject here. Given here, to make k as a subject, we can do that by k take on one side. Say we can write here a by k plus b equals, it is written c by k, so you can write it b equals to c by k minus a by k. So then we can write it a equals to c minus a by k. So if you wanted to make k as a subject, so you can write bk equals to c minus a. Then after, just by writing one more line, you can finish our answer, c by a divided by b, and this is our expression k in terms of other things. So this is the total of 15. So if we do the question number 17 from here, this is the 17. Let you see the question 17. It is written that one we need to make square on the both side. If we make square on the both side, that it turns to g square equals to 4 for the 16 pi square, and having with a square root, then you can write it x square plus t square. Our target is to make x as a subject from here, so we can write the expression g square by 16 pi square below that. Then we can write it equals to x square plus t square. Our target is to make subject as x, so take t square on the left side, 10 pi square, sorry it is not 10, it is 16 pi square 16 pi square minus t square equals to x square. Now by giving a square root on the left side over the whole thing, we can write our answer 16 pi square minus t square as x we can write. So this is our expression for x. Hope you understood the questions we are doing. Let we do one more question from here, like 25. Question number 25. If we go for question 25, we needed to first see what we are going to make the subject, why is the subject we are going to make. So take n on the left side, then you can write the expression m into n minus y, n minus sorry, it is m into ny minus e square equals to 4n, 5n minus n is 4n, 4np you can write 4np, p goes to the right side, and 4n minus n is the twice n, 5n minus n is the y, sorry n. Now we needed to separate from here ny minus e square. Here is the y. Our target is to make y separate. Then if I took m on the right side, it should be 4nm divided np by m we can write. Then from there and write ny equals to 4np divided by m and plus e square on the right side. So now y, if we make y as a subject, then the expression becomes 4np by mn plus e square by n, because n goes to the right side and it gets divided with the right side expression. We can do one more thing. We can cut out this n and n from here. So our final step is to write y as a subject 4p divided by m, then plus e square by n, and that is our expression y